Hello, my darling. How are you today? You know the saying, your vibe attracts your tribe? Well, I must say my vibe must be great because I attract such amazing people because I've attracted you. I love the comments. I love the private messages. I'm just so honored by your presence in my life. I posed a question a while back about your thoughts about God, and I would say 99% of them were so incredibly powerful, so uplifting, so beautiful. It seems my friends, it seems you are pretty faith-based, pretty high vibration, and that makes me really happy. It makes me feel I'm doing something really right in my life. It wasn't always this way. It took some time, intention, and inner work to get here. And I feel like you're my reward for saying yes and to living with more intentionality. Somebody said, Tammy, I love how you live with such great intention, such intentionality. Isn't that a fun word? I like it a lot. It wasn't always this way, but as I started to claim my intentions, I found life shows up in the way that I intend. And we don't have to know how, why, when, where, what. We don't have to know the details of how our intentions are going to come into manifestation. It's just important to claim them. If we don't, it's sort of like we're driving around in our car without a real clear goal or destination. But as we put our destination in our maps or claim it for ourselves in our lives, it's sort of like we have a direction. And then we invite spirit in for the highest good and manifesting our intentions. So every day I like to get up and claim the things I'm grateful for, acknowledge the things I'm happy about and that I'm grateful for, but also claim my intentions for the day. And I do this in big ways and small ways, expansive ways and detailed ways. So for instance, today I knew I was going to hang out with you, do Facebook Live. So my intention is to just connect, speak from my heart, and be present with you. Some days I ride horses, so I set my intentions about the kind of experience I want to have with them and to continue to learn. And then I have expanded intentions that I claim almost every day, to live with grace, with peace, with comfort, in harmony, and in ease. If that's an intention you are open to claiming for yourself, I have a guided meditation I'd like to share with you. And it's free. All you have to do is say, Tammy, I want your guided meditation about grace and ease and balance. And I'll send that right over to you. Just need your email address. You can either private message me or leave it here on the thread or email me at tammybphd@gmail.com. Somebody else asked me recently, so Tammy, what is your intentions with doing your Facebook Lives? Are you trying to sell something? I'm like, no, I'm actually not. This is my service. I'm doing it because my life works and I want to share what has worked for me to support me in moving from a life that was very uncomfortable, really painful, and actually kind of horrible to one that works with a lot of grace, with a lot of joy, with a lot of prosperity and ease. When I was really in the throes of my discomfort on my knees, I really considered not being on the planet anymore. I don't want to sound dramatic or anything, but I just wanted the pain to stop. And I wasn't sure how I could make that happen. And I prayed and I meditated. You know, praying's talking to God, meditating's listening. And I heard God say, if you can find your way through this, someday you're going to be able to hold the hands and walk with others that are hurting and want to get to a life of more clarity. I thought that was pretty compelling and certainly worth hanging out for. It wasn't about a life of ego. It wasn't about a life of indulgence. It was about a life of service, but also a life of great joy. So I want to thank you and acknowledge you. Maybe you were whispering in my ear all those years back. Maybe your soul was telling me, keep going, because someday we'll be able to dance and play together. And it is pretty wonderful. So if you're struggling or suffering at all, please be in touch and ask for this guided meditation. If you're not struggling or suffering, you just want to get to the higher realms of more comfort, balance, grace, and ease, let me know, and I will give this guided meditation to you, a gift from my heart to yours. So just be in touch here on the thread, tammybphd@gmail.com, and I'll send it right over to you. And I'm looking forward to continuing our adventure as we journey onward and upward together. God bless you. I love you, and I'm so grateful for you. Take good, gentle, loving care of yourself. Set your intentions,